Hello there, Andrew D. Pope. I'm on location today at Old Beaupre Castle, and today's video is about rapidly developing new techniques and skills and surrounding yourself with people who exemplify those skills and mindsets. And we're going to talk about the term modeling, which I'll define afterwards, and then we'll have a little think about how you can apply this to your confidence building. I certainly managed to build this into my life at great transformational benefit to me. It took some time to get used to. It took some time to get used to the idea of doing this. But what a way to actually improve. What a way to make progress rapidly. I'm still a work in progress, by the way, but I'm still using modeling as a technique. There's a great quote I want to share from a gentleman called Reid Hoffman. Very apt for what we're looking to do. And here's the quote. The fastest way to change yourself is to hang out with people who are already the way you want to be. Reid Hoffman. This is a fantastic quote in terms of developing new skills, techniques and mindsets in a rapid fashion, because we are surrounded by influence 24/7. It makes sense to, as far as possible, control those influences. So, as Reid Hoffman says, if you hang around with people who already have and exhibit the things you want to become good at, the things you want to acquire and develop, that is going to make your journey a lot faster. You are going to get good feedback, you're going to have good role models, and you will progress very quickly using this method. The technical term for what I'm talking about today is modeling. You're going to look at modeling and using other people to base your skill set upon and model your mindsets and behaviors upon. So modeling is basically you watching and paying exquisite attention to what other people are doing, what they're saying, what they're not saying, how they're saying what they're saying, the way they handle themselves generally in the situations that you want to emulate. For example, let's say you want to become more assertive, and why not? We all need to be a bit more assertive nowadays. Find somebody who is assertive and spend time with that person. Observe what they do, how they behave, how they act. Ask them, if you get the chance, ask them how they think. What strategies are they running when they approach situations that you might think are tricky, for example? How do they go about the business of being assertive? Now, the next stage up, as Reid Hoffman mentions, is to surround yourself with a bunch of people who are assertive. You will start to get a feel for what assertiveness really means, and also how to go about being assertive in a healthy, sustainable manner. Here's the thing, if you want to go up another level again, find that person who best represents what assertiveness means for you and represents how you would like to be assertive if you were assertive, and ask that person to mentor you. Why not? It's one of the single best ways to learn any new skill in my experience. Most people are actually quite happy to do this. They're generally flattered that you have asked them to do this service for you. So yeah, seek mentors. It's a great way to supercharge your modeling skills. But basically modeling is observing, trying things on for size. If it works for you, keep it, add it to your toolkit. If it doesn't, keep observing, find some other things to try out. After a little while, you'll find that you become more assertive because you're hanging around with assertive people. So cast your mind back to some of the things that have worked for you in the past, to some of the things which haven't worked for you in the past, and have a little think about the people you were surrounded with at the time. For example, if you were trying to lose weight and you were surrounded by people who spent all their time at McDonald's and didn't go to gyms, you're going to put yourself under a little bit of pressure to try and lose weight. If, however, you hang around with fit people who are keen to go to gyms and who look after the way they eat and cook and serve excellent nutritious meals, you're off to a much better start with that. You're likely to have a good outcome and a sustainable result afterwards. Surround yourself by people who are already at where you want to be. So in summary, if you want to develop rapidly, if you want to gain skill sets rapidly, Do as Reid Hoffman suggests and surround yourself with people who are already where you want to be. Then model those people and take on what they're doing, take on their mannerisms, their mindsets, etc. Go a bit further, get mentoring. But the key thing ultimately is to surround yourself with people who will help you do what you want to do. External influences are incredibly powerful to us. So beware of the external influences you surround yourself with. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it's given you some food for thought. Check out your external influences. They are incredibly important. That's it for this one. I'll see you next time. Hello there, I am Andrew D. Pope, the original and best, except no substitute. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please like and subscribe, it really makes a difference to the channel. I can do a lot more work and help a lot more people with confidence. All the best to you and yours on your unique journey.